US retail sales fell as autos, gasoline, furniture and clothing slowed. I'm joined today by James Marple from TD Bank. So James, why are we not seeing a boost in this data as a result of recent job gains?
Well, I mean, you always have to take any month's data in context of what was happening in the previous month, and we had a really good month in August, and this was a little bit of a setback, but following a strong growth month. So I think that the negativity has to be a little bit pared back given that. But it was disappointing. It disappointed market expectations, and it was pretty broad-based. So obviously suggests that the near-term outlook for consumer spending won't be quite as buoyant as previously thought. But I don't think it's time to give up on that story. I think that, as you mentioned, the strength in job growth will be an important driver of future consumer spending gains, and I think we will see that come through in the months ahead.
So James, now on that point, do you think US retail sales could actually reach a 3-year high this holiday season?
Yeah, I think there's a good possibility that it will. The risks to that are kind of what's happening globally, but one of the positive things in the report was that we saw less spending on autos, and that's typically kind of non-discretionary spending that households have to do, and leaving a little bit more income in their pockets. As long as this holds out, I think gives them more to spend on things like holiday shopping. So the outlook there, given what we've seen in terms of job growth and some of the underlying momentum in the domestic U.S. economy, I think that's probable.
And James, what are you expecting to see from the Michigan Confidence Survey on Friday?
Well, confidence is often impacted by what we have happen in financial markets, and it's been a little bit worrisome. There's also been some geopolitical events that have weighed on households. News stories about things in the Middle East that probably don't invoke increases in confidence. So I think it could be slightly down given what we've seen elsewhere. But again, I think that it's confidence is kind of used as a gauge of spending, and maybe some of that came through in September in terms of the weakness, but I don't think it will be long lasting. I think at the end of the day what will matter is evidence that there is ongoing job growth and improvement again in the domestic economy in America, and I think there's every reason to believe that will continue.
James, thank you very much for joining us on the show today. Well, viewers, do stay tuned as we have plenty more economic updates heading your way. Goodbye for now.